The first thing that probably comes up to anyone's mind after graduating is traveling with your friends. Doesn't matter where the destination is, it just has to be with the right people, the right time, and maybe with the right amount of pocket money. So my pals and I have decided to go for a trip to Bukit Tinggi, Pahang, located in Bentong district. We already had this idea of traveling together ever since the second half of 2025. And after all those all-nighters in campus of going back at 4 in the morning every day for 3 weeks straight, I'm pretty sure we deserve this little getaway. After coming back from Melbourne last year, I decided I wanted to take a break from going out of the country. Maybe due to my luggage being extremely heavy. But now, since it's the new year, I think I would like to get in the plane again. What are we having right now?
Fish head noodles.
Fish head noodle.
And that's
And where's Wang Sao?
look, Wang himself.
And there's his house right there. It's a rare man.
Chum bucket.
Traveling or road trips in general always tend to give me this sort of excitement. Something about being away from home or in a distant land. To experience something new or exactly the same. It always feels special, especially doing it in another place. We drove to some mall to do a little grocery shopping because we will be staying at Bukit Tinggi for 3 nights and we will be driving back to Penang on Saturday. Once we arrived at the Airbnb, we unpacked our luggages and managed to find ourselves having seafood boil in this very random nasi lemak shop somewhere down the road.
We're at, I don't know. My name is Goblin.
My name Bowler.
My name is Jeff.
Eileen's right there. We didn't do much on the first day because all of us were generally very tired. Me and Isaac couldn't sleep and had to wake up at 4 in the morning for the flight, and Eileen was the driver. So yeah, we ended the night by watching a few movies. Since we are just a few graduates who want to explore big with a tight budget, we find the closest thing that we can replicate that feeling of exploring Europe and Japan.
Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh,
Right. How are you feeling? Oh, chilling. What about you, Isaac?
Oh, it's chilly.
It's chilling. Located in Berjaya Hills, and it's a resort designed to replicate the 16th century French town of Colmar. Before we booked the flight, it was a decision of either going to Genting Highlands or Bukit Tinggi. And the ultimate winner was Bukit Tinggi because it had this place.
kiss me down by the broken tree house. Swing me.
We're going up. Up.
We'll take the trail marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me.
Since this place is located on top of the hill, we knew it was going to be chilly, and that was really a plus point to the whole experience. It was fun to walk around the area, to see the replicated buildings and the overall design of the place. Although it may not be the real thing, it was good enough for us. I think that's where the beauty lies when you have travel plans with your friends in your 20s. Sometimes the destination really doesn't matter at all. It's about creating these small memories together that last far beyond the trip itself. Memories that will last a lifetime.
Hi guys, we're at the Japanese village. We gotta hike up this thing. That's crazy, it's all Len's fault. He's the one that wants to come. I'm out of breath.
It's my fault, guys. I want to experience Japanese culture, especially in Semenanjung. Because I heard Semenanjung people have more information of Japanese than in Japan.
Is it? Is it?
Controversial.
My auntie told me that. Auntie Bertha.
So anything?
Shout out to you, Auntie Bertha.
So kiss me.
Soon after we finished walking around, we took a drive to the Japanese village. It was a nice little walk around, but we couldn't really try a lot of things they had to offer because most of them were closed down. But regardless, all of us had a good time in the area.
Phew.
That was tough, guys.
Fall inside the water.
Let's get it. I did fall this time.
All of us got pretty hungry after all that walking, so we had lunch at this pretty little area.
Going from a high on the 1st of July. I couldn't read your mind, I couldn't read your mind. Haven't thought for a while, really can't deny that. I think about the time, I think about
Since we were staying on top of a hill and the place does get pretty spooky at night, so what better way to spend the evening together with some pasta and playing Uno.
across your mind.
Good times for a change. See the look I've had can make a good
On our
man.
third day and final day in Bukit Tinggi, before driving to Penang the next day, we decided to just do some cafe hopping since we saw a lot of good ones through TikTok. I would say all we did today was just a lot of eating and drinking and sitting. We did spend a long time in a cafe because we were playing games and overall just enjoying the scene of the area. Mango smoothie? Thank you very much.
See the life I've had can make a good man bad. So for once in my life, let me get what I want. Lord knows it would be the first time. Lord knows it would be the first time.
Since it was our final night in Bukit Tinggi, we had an idea to make it a little bit special.
If you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline.
After our 3-night stay here, it is finally time to leave Bukit Tinggi and make our way to Penang. The journey honestly didn't feel that long, because we boys kept ourselves pretty occupied with some car games and just talking the whole way. Throughout the middle of the journey, we stopped by a petrol station just to have a little stretch, bought some snacks, and continued our way down.
When the rivers freeze and summer ends, please see she wears a coat so warm to keep her from the howling wind.
Isaac's stressing out.
Please see if her hands long.
if it rolls and flows all down her breast.
Please see for me if her hair hangs long. For that's the way I remember her best.
And after 4 long hours, we have finally made it. Where is the treasure going to be? There.
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky.
Since it's the weekend and we are finally in Penang, there was one place where I was looking forward to the most. This is Hin Market, located at Hin Bus Depot. It is a platform for entrepreneurs, small business owners, craftsmen, and even performers to showcase their talents. A place where the modern age will call it performative. After walking past the bookshop and the walls full of posters, we were greeted with the sound of music, which in fact made the place lively. Upon arrival, the atmosphere immediately reminded me of my time in Melbourne. This place felt alive, filled with locals proudly selling their own products while visitors and residents mingle naturally. It was the kind of place where supporting the locals wasn't just a slogan, but something you could genuinely see and feel in action through the people, through the stories, and the goods they share.
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until 2 and 2 is 3. Yours until the mountain crumbles to the sea. In other words, until it's
Another day, another long day of thrifting. For today in particular, we accompanied our friend Cass to get her tattoo in this place. I realized something about Penang. Even the smallest shops here look somewhat aesthetic, like the space might be limited, but they really know how to maximize it with deco and design, really making it feel so much more charming from an outsider. While waiting for Cass to get her tattoo done, we boys had a little side quest around the area. Although it was blazing hot, we managed to take a glimpse of what the town looks like being filled with tourists, and there were indeed a lot of them. As for today's plan, it is sending Wang, Cass, and Matt to the airport because they're all leaving Penang. It honestly felt like they just got here. They arrived 3 nights ago, and now Matt and Cass are already heading back. Cass is flying to Johor to meet up with another friend, and both Wang and Matt are heading back to KL.
about stars, girl. But last night I looked up into the dark house.
The hours within the days feels like minutes when you're surrounded by people who brings you joy. And somewhat, that's what makes them so special. On the second last day before heading back to Kuching, there's one Penang delicacy that I've been wanting to try ever since I got here. This is Penang Laksa, a strong, fishy, sour noodle soup. Most people don't like it, but I honestly think otherwise. Maybe because I have a thing for sour food.
glass in the park. Darling, I can't help but keep making a point.
As the day passed and to just relax for the day, we had an idea to sit down in a cafe and to do some job hunting because we can't be bums and stay jobless forever.
If the sun's in your eyes, I'll tighten your blindfold.
On our final day here, we decided to knock off one final thrift shop from our list. I really like this one because they sold almost everything retro, from cassette tapes to vinyls from artists from the early 80s and also local products from local artists.
When you say that you need me tonight, I can't keep my feelings in disguise. The white parts.
This isn't the first time traveling with friends because we were technically roommates before, but somehow being in a new place together just hits differently. All of us get to have the same sort of excitement, trying or going to new areas, and that is surely what makes it fun.
The face of a stopwatch on the back of a raindrop, and did a swap for the sound in an hourglass. I heard an unhappy ending. It sort of sounds like you leaving. I heard the pile driver waltz. It woke me up this morning. You look like you've been for breakfast at the Heartbreak Hotel, and sat in the back booth by the pamphlets and the literature on how to lose. Your waitress was miserable, and so was your food. If you're gonna try and walk on water, make sure you wear your comfortable shoes. Mysteries flashing amber, gold green when you answer, but the red on the rest of the questionnaire never changes. I heard the news that you're planning to shoot me out of a cannon. I heard the pile driver waltz. They woke me up this morning. You look like you've been for breakfast at the Heartbreak Hotel, and sat in the back booth by the pamphlets and the literature on how to lose. Your waitress was miserable, and so was your food. If you're gonna try